Those pesky lights.
Yeah, it's a pretty new car for me, so I was just trying to figure them out. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's why we're chatting.
Yeah,
if it's newer, it should have auto lights, doesn't it?
Yeah, I thought it did, and then it gave me like a warning to turn my headlamps on, and I thought that I had them on, but...
Interesting.
Yeah.
So I think you only have your marker lights on right now. I don't think your actual headlights are on. You should be up one more click. There you go. Now they're all the way on.
Yeah, no, I'm so sorry.
That's okay. That's why we're chatting today. Where are you guys coming from?
We're coming from Spokane. We're heading back into Pullman.
Okay. What? Anything fun up in Spokane?
We just went to a concert.
What concert was tonight?
Beartooth. It was like a metal concert.
Okay.
Alright, there's my insurance too.
1023 on a Toyota RAV. Awesome. Do you got a vehicle registration?
Yes. Somewhere. Yeah, it's somewhere there.
Anything to drink at the concert tonight?
No.
When's the last time you had something to drink?
I had like one beer at the concert, but that was it.
Okay. Would you mind if I checked your eyes while we were sitting in the car here?
Yeah, I'm wearing contacts, which is a little weird.
Okay. Can you see the tip of the pen there? Follow it with your eyes and keep your head still, okay? Okay. How much have you had?
I just had the one beer at the concert.
Just one?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you step out and do some voluntary fields?
Yeah.
We're just going to step over on that sidewalk there. Give me just a second, I'll be right there. Step the Pulse 16 check on.
Good.
Female. Washington also.
Good.
Be out testing.
Got it.
Okay. I just got to shut all the lights off. I don't want them to bug you. We're going to step up here on the sidewalk. I'm going to have you stand facing me. That way the wind's behind you, okay? So, again, like I said, these are all voluntary. Go ahead. $16. So, reason I'm asking, coming from a concert, your eyes are bloodshot. I can smell a little bit of alcohol, so that's why we're asking. I just want to make sure you're safe to drive, okay?
Absolutely, I understand.
So, how long ago was your last drink?
Sorry, can I check my... we left the concert around like 10:30.
Okay.
So I would say probably around like 9:30.
Okay. And how much did you drink?
I just had like 1 or 2 beers at the concert.
Okay. What kind of beers were they?
I had an IPA and a cider.
Okay. Were they tall or short?
Short.
Okay. So you said you have contact lenses. Do you normally wear contact lenses?
I usually wear glasses.
Okay.
This is pretty new to me.
Okay. Are they bugging you right now?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to take them out?
If I do, I won't be able to drive home.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Do you normally wear contacts or glasses?
No, it's always glasses, never contacts.
Okay. All right. And is that only for driving or for normally seeing every day?
I wear glasses every day, all the time. So.
Okay. All right. So for this one, I'm going to have you stand with your feet together, hands at your side, and I'm going to look at your eyes again, okay? So during this one, I want you to keep your head still and follow with your eyes and your eyes only, okay? Okay, for this last one, I'm going to go up. Same thing, eyes only, okay? Okay. For this next one, we're going to imagine a straight line out in front of you.
Okay.
Your left foot is on that line now. I want you to place your right foot in front of it, touching heel to toe like I am.
Okay.
Put your hands at your side and remain in this position. Yep. I want you to stay in that position while I explain and demonstrate the next test. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. So for this one, you're going to take a series of 9 steps down that imaginary line in front of you. You're going to make a series of small steps to turn around. You're going to take 9 heel-to-toe steps back. It's going to look like this. 1, 2, 3, and so on until you get to 9. You're going to take that series of small steps and 9 back. 1, 2, 3, and so on until you get to 9. Like I said, I took 3. How many steps are you going to take?
9.
Okay. For this one, I want you to look down at your toes, count each step out loud, keep your arms at your side, and once you begin the test, don't stop until you're completed.
Okay.
Do you understand those instructions?
Yes, so 9 steps forward, series of steps to turn back, and then 9 steps back.
Yep.
Okay.
Any questions?
Nope.
Okay, you may begin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, we're going to turn back this way. How are those boots for standing for like one leg stand? That's going to be the next one I'm going to ask you about.
Okay.
Do you feel you can do it in your boots, or do you want to take your boots off for this one?
I think I can do it.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Okay. So for this next one, I'm going to have you go back to that original position, feet together, hands at your side. What I'm going to stay in that position while I explain and demonstrate this next one. For this one, you're going to take a foot of your choice, raise it approximately 6 inches off the ground. You're going to keep your toe pointed so your foot's flat with the ground. You're going to look at your toe and you're going to count out loud. 1001, 1002, 1003, and so on until I tell you to stop. During this one, look down at that toe, count as instructed, keep your arms down by your side, and keep your legs straight. Do you have any questions for this one? Okay. Let me get a timer up. Which foot are you going to raise?
My right foot.
Okay. You may begin when you're ready.
Okay. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010, 1011, 1012, 1013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023.
Okay, you can stop. So the last one, it's called the preliminary breath test. It's not in lieu of the evidentiary breath test. Again, it's voluntary as well. It's just like blowing up a big balloon. So take a big deep breath in. Just a consistent breath out. Okay? Gives you a blank sample of zeros. So deep breath in and blow. Keep blowing harder, harder. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Halfway there. Keep going, keep going. Almost. There you go. So you're over 21, correct?
Yes.
So in the state of Washington, what's the legal limit?
I'm not sure.
Okay, it's 0.08.
Okay.
If you had to guess, where do you think you're at right now?
Not sure.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm just kind of scared.
I get it. I get it. Here's the thing. I want to make sure you're being safe, okay? And you got a lot of people in the car, right? You guys are coming from a concert. Drinking and driving's not a thing to mess with, okay?
No.
So you're at a 0.113. So right now you are going to be under arrest for DUI. So go ahead and put your hands behind your back.
Okay.
I'll explain every step of the process to you as we go here, okay?
Okay, I'm going to read you your rights, okay? So listen here. So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to the presence of an attorney during questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed for you prior to questioning if you so desire. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not make any statements or answer any questions. Do you understand each of these rights I've explained to you?
Yep.
Okay.
We're going to walk right over here to the front tire there. Do you have anything in your pockets? Let me get the back of my hand and just check real quick, okay? Is there anything in the car that you need to take with you? Do you have a phone?
I have my phone.
Wallet?
I have my wallet. Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever, go ahead and have a seat. Have you ever been arrested for DUI before?
I've never been in trouble with anything ever, actually.
Okay. Is anybody in the car sober?
One of my friends is, yeah.
Okay. Which one?
The guy in the red sweatshirt.
Guy in the red sweatshirt. He's had nothing at all to drink.
I think he had like one beer.
Okay. Did they have permission to take your car?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to go literally across the street right here, and we'll get everything taken care of, okay?
Okay.
All right. Go ahead and slide your feet in there for me. Okay. So she's had too much to drink. Okay. So she's arrested for DUI right now. She says whoever's in the red sweatshirt has not had anything to drink tonight. Is that true?
I've had 2 drinks, but
Okay.
I should be completely fine to
Okay.
drive.
Would you be willing to take a voluntary portable breath test? It's not. You're not going to be in any trouble.
Yeah,
I just want to make sure you're sober enough to be
I
able to drive.
should be, yeah.
Okay.
I volunteer for that.
Can
Yeah,
I also
how
tell
about-
her husband and put her on speakerphone for you to talk to him, please?
Nope. We're going to go across the street. I just want to make sure he's safe to drive, and you guys are welcome to be on your way.
How do we get her out of jail?
So she was going to go through the DUI process over here at the jail,
Okay.
and she will be booked into jail for DUI tonight.
For how long?
So she can, as long as she's never been arrested for DUI before, she can bail out once we're completed with the process,
Tonight?
which will be usually about
And the arraignment
anywhere from 3 to 5 hours.
Okay,
If
but
she
it
wants
can
to bail
happen
out.
tonight.
It could, yeah. Yep.
It'll happen tomorrow morning, probably.
It'll be sometime. I mean, it'll be. We're at 2. By the time I'm done, we're going to be 3 o'clock ish. So it'll be probably 5, 6 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
All right.
But she'll be at the Whitman County Jail, and he can call.
So right across the street over
right here, and he can call and ask what bail is and if she's ready to be bailed out, and she'll get a phone call. Do you have her phone by chance? Okay. You want to do a PBT on him?
What do you need her phone for?
She wanted to take her phone.
Okay. Is she
And
allowed to?
yeah, she can take her phone. That way she can get phone numbers out of it, and I have her ID that way.
You have her ID?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Those are the only 2 things she wanted. I'll double check real quick. You just wanted your phone and ID, correct? Or do you want your whole wallet?
I mean, what am I gonna need?
So, like I said, you can bail out
Okay.
if you've never been arrested before. Somebody's got to come pick you up. But normally I grab phone, wallet, ID.
Okay.
Are you good with that?
Yeah, that's great.
Okay. You don't have to.
I mean, phone, wallet's great. I just, yeah.
Okay. He says he's had 2 drinks and he volunteered to take the breath test. As long as he's sober, we'll let him take the car, okay?
Okay.
Long breath, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alright, she said she will take her wallet, actually.
She will. Okay. Does she want her water bottle? Do you know?
Nope, just the wallet. Perfect. Okay. Perfect. Do you want to grab his information and they are free to go after that?
Yes, sir.
This is your purse?
Yes.
Perfect. Step to Paul 16 and are out in jail. Cooperative female for the test. Beginning mileage.
Good.
96136.5.
What can I do?
Whitman County Jail, Dorby. Hey, thanks. PBT 117 or 113. I have to double check. Step to Paul 16 out of the jail. Ending. It's going to be 0.6.
122.
Katie, come on out. We're going to walk right through that door, and I will open the front door for you there. Go ahead. Take a seat in that blue chair. I'll pull it out for you in just a second here. So your phone and wallet, I'm going to set right here for now. Okay. Have a seat there. If you want to back it up more, we can. Alright, so I know my partner read you your rights out there. Because we're in here, I have to read your rights again. Okay? Just a reminder, I am recording.
Okay.
You have the right to remain silent. You have the right at this time to an attorney. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. If you are under the age of 18, anything you say can be used against you in juvenile court prosecution for a juvenile offense and can also be used against you in an adult court criminal prosecution if the juvenile court decides that you are to be tried as an adult. You have the right to talk to an attorney before answering any questions. You have the right to have an attorney present during the question. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed for you without cost if you so desire. You can exercise these rights at any time. Do you understand these rights? So this one here says, I have read or have had read to me the above explanation of my constitutional rights and I understand these rights. Is that true?
Yes.
Where it says subject signature, because you're in handcuffs right now, I'm going to write handcuffed. At a later time, if you want to go back and sign that, we can, okay? And he is 0. The next one here says, I understand my constitutional rights. I have decided not to exercise these rights at this time. Any statements made by me are made freely, voluntarily, and without threats or promises of any kind. Is that true?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
Same thing, subject signature. I'm going to put handcuffed again, okay? So part of the reason you're in handcuffs is we have to do what's called an observation period, okay? So when I tell somebody they can't touch their mouth or the area around their mouth, they always want to touch it. So that's why I leave everybody in handcuffs. Is once we complete this process, As long as you've stayed cooperative, you'll come out of the handcuffs, okay?
Okay.
Do you have anything in your mouth right now? Any foreign objects?
No.
Can you open your mouth for me? I'm going to look. Tip your head up. Sorry. There we go. Tongue up. Perfect. To the side. Other side. Perfect. Okay. This is 1:28, so we have to do that 15-minute observation period. During that time, I've got more to read to you, okay?
Okay.
I'll check time 01:28. So warning, you are under arrest for RCW 4661-502 or RCW 4661-504. Driving or being in actual physical control of a motor vehicle while under the influence of intoxicating liquor and or drugs. Further, you are now being asked to submit to a test of your breath, which consists of 2 separate samples of your breath taken independently to determine alcohol concentration. 1. You are now advised that you have the right to refuse this breath test, and that if you refuse, A. Your driver's license, permit, or privilege to drive will be revoked or denied by the Department of Licensing for at least 1 year. And B, your refusal to submit to this test may be used in a criminal trial. 2, you are further advised that if you submit to this test, you are further advised that if you submit to this test, submit to this breath test, and the test is administered, your driver's license, permit, or privilege to drive will be suspended, revoked, or denied by the Department of Licensing for at least 90 days if you are. I know I messed that up twice. Did you understand that portion, or do I need to read one more time?
Basically, if I do the breath test, my license will be suspended.
So, I can't interpret it for you. I can have you read it. I can get all the way through it, and then you read it if you want to. But I messed up this portion right here twice, which is why I want to make sure.
Okay.
Oh, you're good with that? The number 2 portion?
Yes.
Okay. So A, age 21 or over, and the test indicates the alcohol concentration of your breath is 0.08 or more, or you're in violation of RCW 4661-502. Driving under the influence, or RCW 4661-504. Physical control of a vehicle under the influence. Or B, under age 21, and the test indicates the alcohol concentration of your breath is 0.02 or more, or you are in violation of RCW 4661-502, driving under the influence, or RCW 4661-504, physical control of a vehicle under the influence. 3. If your driver's license, permit, or privilege to drive is suspended, revoked, or denied, you may be eligible to immediately apply for an ignition interlock driver's license. 4. You have the right to additional tests administered by any qualified persons of your choosing. For those not driving a commercial motor vehicle at the time of the arrest, if your driver's license is suspended or revoked, your commercial driver's license, if any, will be disqualified. For those driving a commercial motor vehicle at the time of the arrest, if you either A, refuse this test, or B, submit to this test and the test indicates an alcohol concentration of 0.04 or more, you will be disqualified by the Department of Licensing from driving a commercial motor vehicle. Like I said, there's a lot to read.
Yeah.
So, this one here says, I have read or have had read to me the above statements. Is that true?
Yes.
Okay. Same thing, subject, signature, I'm going to put handcuffed. The next question is, will you now submit to a breath test?
Yes.
Do you have any confusion regarding the implied consent warnings? So So this next portion is called the interview portion. There's a whole lot of questions here. I'm going to read them as they are wrote on the questionnaire, okay?
Okay.
You can answer them if you want to. You can answer some of them, none of them, completely your choice, okay? Do you have any physical impairments?
No.
Do you limp?
No.
Are you sick or injured?
No.
Are you under the care of a doctor or dentist?
No.
Are you diabetic or epileptic?
No.
Do you take insulin?
No.
Have you taken any medicines or drugs in the past 24 hours? Any non-prescriptions? When was your last dose? Do you remember the quantity that you take? Any cocaine?
No.
Marijuana?
No.
Others? Do you have impaired vision?
Yes.
Do you wear corrective lenses?
Yes.
Were you wearing them when you were stopped?
Not my glasses, but my contacts.
Where do you work? Did you work today?
Yes.
Time you got off work?
3 o'clock?
PM?
Yes.
How many hours of sleep did you get last night?
I think it was about 7 hours.
Were you driving the vehicle tonight?
Yes.
Have you ever been arrested for DUI before? Is there anything mechanically wrong with the vehicle? Have you been injured or involved in any collisions in the past 24 hours?
No.
Have you had any alcohol to drink since being stopped?
No.
Where were you going before being stopped?
I got back to Pullman.
Without looking, what time do you think it is?
I want to say it's about 1 a.m.
The actual time is 1:35 a.m.
Okay.
Do you know what street or highway you were on?
I don't know Colfax that well, I'm sorry.
Do you know which direction of travel you were going?
East.
Where'd you start from?
Spokane.
Time you left Spokane?
Right around 11 o'clock.
Do you know what day of the week it is?
It's Thursday.
Do you know what city and county you're in now?
Colfax and Whitman.
That is correct. Do you know what the date is?
6/14.
Have you been drinking alcoholic beverages?
Yeah.
What have you been drinking?
I had a beer and a cider.
How much?
I think it was just like 2 cans. Honestly, I don't know.
When did you start drinking?
We got to the concert around 8:30, 9 o'clock, so it's right around then.
Who have you been drinking with?
Just my sister who's in the concert.
Where were you drinking?
It was at the Podium. It was a venue over in Spokane.
Spokane. Okay. Time of your last drink, you think?
I want to say like 10:30.
Do you believe your ability to drive was affected by your alcohol and or drug usage?
I mean, I didn't think so, but like obviously it is, so.
Okay, so that's it for that. Now we just have to wait on that timeline. And I think
Okay.
we're about 10 minutes into it. Yeah, we're 10, so we got another 5 minutes, okay?
Okay.
So, I've got a bunch of things to still fill out. I know those are uncomfortable.
It's okay.
Is this your current address here?
Yes. Are you able to tell me if my friends were able to get home?
They were. He blew zeros. I was talking to the front seat passenger. I heard the blow and then the quick click, which usually indicates a zero. And my partner would have told me otherwise.
Okay, awesome.
And they were going to call, whoever was in the front seat was going to call your husband just to let him know. And I told her it's going to be about 3 to 5 hours usually from the time of arrest to the time you have the ability to bail out. It just depends because I've got paperwork to do, they have paperwork to do, and then you can bail out.
Okay.
You will get a phone call, and that's why I wanted to make sure you bring your phone, because in today's world, I don't remember phone numbers, and some people do, I can't. So our jail staff is really good about letting you use your phone to get phone numbers out of it if you need to.
Okay. How much is bail, I guess?
I believe it's $500 or $550. I don't remember.
Okay.
They will know when we get through this process.
If I'm not able to bail out, what happens?
You would see, today is Thursday, so you see the judge in the morning. Morning or afternoon docket, and it would be via Zoom, usually, unless it's here in Colfax. Sometimes it's in Colfax, sometimes it's in Pullman.
Okay. And I guess, what does that, sorry, I'm asking a lot of questions.
It's okay.
What does that usually look like? I guess I've never been in trouble.
I don't remember where our first appearances are here. They're in here somewhere. See back of binder. Empty. District Court DUI release. Great job, guys. They leave empty packets. So, well, that doesn't say. So Wednesday, Thursday, court is at 1 p.m.
Okay.
But they don't tell me if it's Colfax or Pullman. So, that's where we're at right now. This is going to be... Is your native language English?
Yes.
Did you smoke, vomit, or put anything in your mouth in the last 15 minutes?
No.
That wasn't right. There we go. It was a levy at the podium. Does that sound right? Where the concert was, is it levy at the podium?
It was just the podium.
on Dean Avenue, maybe?
That sounds right. I'm not totally sure of the address. I'm sorry.
No, you're okay. I've just never heard of the podium.
Yeah, it opened up back in October, actually.
Okay. Only more of the metal style, or
It was mostly a metal concert tonight, but I know they do like
they do a little bit of everything?
a little bit of everything.
Okay.
I know they have like sports there too.
The what?
They do like sports and like hockey,
Oh, okay.
stuff like that over there.
I gotta put my information in and then your information in. Whoops. Okay. So what it's going to do is it's going to go through and do its internal checks and make sure it's all good to go. It'll tell us when we'll do the first breath test. It'll go through and do that recalibration, re-self-check again. We'll do the second breath. At the conclusion of the second breath, I will take you out of handcuffs. It'll do its calibration thing one last time, and then it'll print the results right here.
Okay.
As soon as those results print, I will show them to you. So what's going to happen is part of this will go on there. We'll wrap your lips around this tube right here. It's a lot longer breath here and a lot bigger breath, okay? So got to make sure we take our deep breath in first, wrap our lips around, and then blow. I will tell you stronger or less, and the length will I'll help you get through it, okay?
Okay.
The big thing is don't breathe back. Don't suck in. The machine does not like that.
Okay.
It tells us. So during this, you can sit or stand, up to you, but I'm going to hang on to the tube, okay?
Okay.
When you're ready, big deep breath in, and about 10 seconds total. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Doing good. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. We're about halfway there. Nope.
Sorry.
Nope, it's okay. If you stop, you stop. We can't restart, so it's okay.
I'm sorry.
No, totally fine. Some people can do that 10, 15 seconds. It's looking for that 15-second breath is what it's looking for. Take that one out. It was enough, though. We got past the point of no return, so that's good. You from this area, or student, or?
I'm from Pullman, and I'm
Okay.
just working.
I feel like I have to sneeze, and every time I think about it, it goes
I
away.
hate that.
get your tattoo done?
This one?
Yeah.
It's from Hannah Quaglietta. She works over at Pen and Oak in Moscow, Idaho.
Okay. My parents are both into ink, and they do all theirs up in Spokane.
Mm-hmm.
It's really neat to see. I mean, I see all walks of life in my job, so
bet.
it's rather interesting to see the different
I'd show you my arm sleeve.
tattoos. You got an arm sleeve?
Yeah.
Okay. Got a long sleeve shirt on, so I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, you know.
No worries. No worries.
Unfortunate circumstances.
Yeah. There we go. Alright. Nice deep breath, same thing, only a little bit longer if we can, okay? Ready? When you are. Nice big deep breath in, and blow. Gotta blow air. There you go. Keep blowing, keep blowing. There you go. Right about there. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Almost there. There you go. Alright. I'm gonna get this mouthpiece off and we'll go get you out of handcuffs. Alright, I'm gonna stand up for you. Relax your hand. There we go.
Thank you.
Alright, go ahead and have a seat back there again. Like my sister, hair everywhere.
That's awful.
I grew up with two sisters at home, so I know all about it.
Yeah, no, I should like crazy.
Was it a good concert at least? I've never heard of Beartooth before.
Yeah,
I like playing a variety of music. I mean, I primarily stick towards the country and rock. I like older rock.
rock, yeah.
But I kind of try to venture a little bit of everything.
Yeah, no, it was a good concert. I didn't know some of the openers, but Beartooth was really good. So.
Nice. Alright, so it looks at your breath, two separate samples, right? First one's here, second one's here. It looks at your breath two different ways. It's called an IR and an EC. So your first sample is here of a 0.090, and your second sample on IR was a 0.089. So, still over that legal limit of a 0.08, okay? So, one of these copies is going to be yours, the other is mine. I will sign them here. Alright, so the next process from here is I'll get you turned over to the jail staff, and I will go up and start working on the paperwork so we can get you booked in. Okay.
Okay.
Do you intend on bailing out?
I don't have the money for it. So.
Okay. Hello? Hey, we're ready to be booked at a 089. Thanks. He didn't say hello. He just like picked it up. All of a sudden there was no music. He never said hello or anything. So you can ask them questions. Anybody can bail you out. You can do part. They can do part. I believe, but you'd have to double check with them. We can ask that question when they come down, and they can tell you the full amount. I think it's $500, but I'm not positive. It's been a while since I've arrested a DUI. I apologize.
It's all good. It's my fault.
What else is there? like I said, you can get a phone call. You've been very cooperative. I appreciate it. If not, if you don't bail out, you see the judge at 1 p.m.
When I see the judge, do I have to come back here? Or?
So you'll get, they'll put you in a holding cell here first, and then I believe you'll appear via Zoom no matter what tomorrow. So you'll be in this facility still, but we have what's called court pods, and you'll get put in a court pod, and you go on Zoom, and you'll see the judge via that.
Okay.
And then he decides whether there's bail, or you get released on your own recognizance, and when you have your next court date.
Okay. I mean, like, do I get a home? Or?
Not tonight.
I know, not tonight.
Not tonight. But that's up to the judge. Then that's what it's called OR. You're released on your own recognizance, or the judge decides that he imposes a bail amount, which then you would have to pay some sort of fee in order to go home. Otherwise, you're going to stay here. But that's going to be up to the judge if you can't bail out. Is it 5 or 550?
For
DUI.
5.
5. So it's 500 for DUI. So. This is Mr. Reserve. He's very kind, I promise. He's a sergeant. He's got to there because he's a good guy.
Okay.
He'll explain every bit of it, okay?
Okay. Thank you, I guess.
Ooh, I forgot to bring in your vehicle registration. Sorry. I was going to pop out and do my crim site while you go through this process, if you're good with that. Sure. Perfect. I'm going to go out and do some more paperwork really quick out in my car and bring it back in. He's going to explain some stuff to you, okay? All right.
131.
This is Katie, by the way.
Okay.
Step to appropriate. Have a good night. Must be night. Step 18 out of service. Have a good night. Must be night.
Hall 16, Whitman County Jail, 132, 131. Forgot one part, Dana. The DUI hearing. By the way, there is no release what day and time court stuff's in there. The folder says District Court DUI release, but there's nothing in it. Okay. I just couldn't remember when they were, so I was trying to explain it to her, and I couldn't remember.
It's always the very next day.
Right. But I know it bounces back and forth.
It does.
Which is where I don't do them long enough, which is why I don't. So I forgot to give you this. This is called a request for a DUI hearing. So because you were over that .08, the Department of Licensing will most likely suspend your driver's license, okay? There's a criminal side and a civil side. This is going to be referenced that civil side. Seeing the judge tomorrow is referenced the criminal side, okay?
Okay.
So this form explains how to request a DUI hearing through the Department of Licensing and all the process to go through that, okay? So this will go in your property as well. This line right here says this is in reference to that form right there. I have been given written notice of my right to a hearing, including the steps required to obtain a hearing, and understand that the notice of suspension, revocation, or denial of my license will be mailed to the address of record on file with the Department of Licensing. So what I'm looking for is a signature right here stating that you got a copy of that form. Awesome. Need anything else from me right now, Dana?
Don't think so.
Perfect. I will go upstairs.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yep.
Your ID and your vehicle registration are both in that box. And he'll get those things for you.